Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond Whiskey with Perez. I'm your boy, Mr. Perez. But before we go any further, hey babe, why don't you come around, join me here. I'm going to have my wife come around. She's going to be my assistant for this particular shoot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mrs. Perez.
I'm Perez.
She's Perez too. So Beyond Whiskey with the Perezes.
That's tonight's show.
That's right. So, we're doing something a little different tonight. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Thank you. So, this weekend, me and her got away. Took a little trip and did something a little different. We had a lot of fun. But we kind of went worldwide looking for whiskeys.
Internationally, worldwide?
That's right. I'm just kidding. We kind of just went to Canada.
Hey, that's international, kind of.
That's true. And during the trip, what we did was we ended up hitting a bunch of liquor stores just to see what we could find. And then, of course, on the way back, we hit a duty-free, which had a great selection of items.
Yes, it did. Shout out to our waiter who told us to take the Peace Bridge, not the Rainbow Bridge.
That's right. Prime Steakhouse, James. Appreciate you. You're probably never going to see this, but you might. You never know. So we're just going to talk about our haul that we got real quick. Because we got a pretty good haul.
Yes, we did.
For a pretty good price. So, first up, let's get right into it.
From the Liquor Board Authority?
Of Ontario.
Of Ontario. Everything up there is done by state.
Right.
We have
Buffalo Trace. Which I know what you're saying to yourself. It's just Buffalo Trace. Right. However, where I'm from, in New York State, it's very hard to find.
Yes, it is.
And because it's hard to find, places tend to mark it up quite a bit. So we found this for like, what, $30?
25 even.
Yeah, 25.
It was like 35 Canadian,
yeah. So we had to buy it. So we did. Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
I'll just slide that over there.
Yeah.
Second bottle.
Yeah, then we were in Niagara Falls and went to a different liquor board of Ontario.
And found some Havana Club. Listen, I don't know if you ever had Havana Club rum. Havana Club rum is delicious. And because it's Cuban, you can't get it around here.
Sure can't.
So I grabbed a Havana Club Reserva. Really looking forward to opening this and having a dram or two, or a sip or two, or a Glencairn. Maybe on the rocks. You never know how I'm going to do it. Possibly with a cigar.
Yeah.
So Havana Club Reserva. Looking forward to opening that bad boy up.
Good sneak peek of things you might see in the future.
That's right. And then next, something new.
Yeah, now we're at the duty free, which is where most of our stuff came from.
Yeah.
These are in the order we put them in our cart.
Jameson's Triple. Now, if you don't know what the Triple is, we didn't either.
No.
It's obviously Jameson is triple distilled, but this is also triple cask aged.
Very excited.
Yeah, so it's aged in sherry, bourbon, and Malaga casks. Looking forward to trying that. And if you don't know what triple is, they got a nice little demographic right here showing you this. Triple distilled and triple cask.
What's the proof on that?
The proof on this is
80. 80?
80, I think.
40%?
Yeah. 40%, so 80.
80 proof?
Yeah. So looking forward to trying this, just because of how it's aged. It might be delicious.
You never know.
Then we got, I was excited when I saw this. I really wanted Havana Club 70. And the couple LCBOs we went to didn't have it. The duty-free shop did. So, along with the Havana Club Reserva, we got the Havana Club 7. Looking forward to cracking this bad open.
Yeah.
This bad boy open. Not this bad. I don't know what I'm talking about.
This next one is for me. This is my friends and I are, after we go running in the wintertime reward, only ever found on cruise ships or in duty-free. Sheridan, it is a coffee liqueur and a vanilla cream liqueur that mix together as you pour. Super delicious.
It's a cool bottle. It's a cool setup. I've never had it, but I know they love it. So I'm looking forward to possibly trying this myself.
Yeah, if it doesn't, usually lives in the trunk of a car for the wintertime.
I'm not going running anytime soon.
No, he's not.
But I'm going to give me a shot of this because I want to try it. Hold on a second. You know what? Before we go any farther,
Shot. Speaking of shots and
yeah,
stuff.
I'm kind of
You a little
parched.
thirsty?
Yeah, I'm a little parched. So let's do a little
We've been in celebration mode this weekend, so
yeah, little shots of Fireball.
yeah.
Fireball sounds
I
good.
like Fireball.
I like Fireball. There's one for you.
Thank you, love.
One for me. Now I know what you're saying to yourself. Really, you're gonna do shots of Fireball?
We are.
We are gonna do shots of Fireball.
Everyone's got to have something they enjoy from time to time.
That's right.
Dolly.
Dale.
It's been a while since we've had a shot of Fireball.
Yeah. That was very cinnamony.
Love some cinnamon. You can tell we don't open that a lot though, because the sugar starts to
Yeah,
spin out.
no doubt. All right, let's move on. Next up,
Next,
Four Roses Single Barrel.
yes, my favorite whiskey for old fashions.
Yes, they make a great old fashioned. And in our stores around here, you might find it. It's not very common for some reason, and it's always decent. I mean, kind of higher
A little
price.
higher.
We found this at a great price, and we couldn't pass it up, especially since it really does go well in some old fashions.
Yes, it does.
Four Roses Single Barrel. Next up, the return of Buffalo Trace.
Had to buy another one.
We found it again. And the duty free shop had a ton, and so I was like, well, let me buy this. It could be a good gift for someone. You never know. Or I can drink it all. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Checking out, the lady said last week some guy came through and bought 2 cases.
Two cases, because he was saying the same thing. Can't find it around us. So another bottle of Buffalo Trace. Deja vu. It was a glitch in the Matrix. I hope you get that reference. And then, excited for this bad boy. Bacardi Grand Reserva Especial. Little 16-year-old rum. I've never seen this bottle around me. I've heard of it. I've heard it's awesome. I've heard it's delicious. But you just don't find it anywhere.
Right.
So when I saw it in the duty-free shop, I had to grab it. So I did. Looking forward to popping that bad boy open and giving that a sip.
Next up,
Next up,
this is one I'm excited for.
yes.
It's a little travel only Glenlivet White Oak Reserve. It is aged in American white oak casks, ex-sherry casks, and then traditional casks. I'm excited. This is going to be Thanksgiving this year. My brother-in-law Mike, maybe he'll watch this. You never know. We're going to try this together.
I mean, I'll try.
He's going to have
too,
some too, but
But
Scotch is at the bottom of his.
it is.
Whiskey.
Scotch is at the bottom of my whiskey. Well, gin. I can't stand gin.
Well, that's not a whiskey.
That's true. That's true. For me, it goes rye, bourbon, Irish, maybe rum. Is my favorites. Like toss those two right there, kind of tied, depending on the Irish, and then Scotch. Like I can live with it or without it. Like I don't really care. I've had some really good ones. Like I got the Johnny Walker Blue,
Delicious.
and I've had some really bad ones. Monkey Shoulder.
That would be one. That was not fantastic.
That was not fantastic. But looking forward to trying this. I think it's interesting that a lot of companies have travel only ones that they do. That you can only find like at duty free shops, airports, or border crossings. We saw a couple today that were travel only that were like 18 years old, 21 years old.
Kind of looking forward to going back to Niagara Falls so we can buy some more.
Even if we just go back through the duty shop, the duty free shop.
I actually don't think you're allowed to do that.
Oh, that's too bad.
They look at how long you've been in the country and you have to be there for at least overnight.
Okay, so about to take a little overnight trip.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Up
Glenn Live it.
next.
Up next. Now, I've never had Canadian whiskeys. I've always wanted to try some. Well, it's okay. I take that back.
It's not true.
That's not true. We did go to Wayne Gretzky's distillery while we were in Niagara Falls this weekend. Beautiful facility, by the way.
Beautiful facility.
If you haven't been there, it's worth going just to see the facility. Are the whiskeys good?
They're okay.
Somewhere.
If there was nothing else at the party and that's what someone offered me, I wouldn't turn it away.
Right, exactly. And some of the creams are pretty good. But I wanted to try Canadian whiskey. This particular Canadian whiskey is 100% rye. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try because I love rye. So this will be really my second Canadian whiskey kind of.
Yeah. What's the age statement on that?
Does
it have one?
I didn't look.
You were just like, it's a rye, so we're going to buy it?
That's how it went.
I wasn't there for that decision. I was like, why'd you pick that one? And he was like, because it's a rye.
That's literally how that went. That's exactly how that went.
Guess we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll see how it goes together. Future shoot.
Yeah, that might be a possibility because there's no age statement on the bottle, which doesn't mean anything.
Does not.
It's a little. But looking forward to trying this. Lot 40. Lot number 40.
That was the end of our Canadian haul.
And then
coming across the border,
we decided to stop at one of my favorite places in Buffalo and found some things that we wanted. One, the Penelope Valencia. I have been looking forward to this. I've wanted to try it.
Yeah, we heard good things about it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by the whole Valencia portion of this. And surprisingly, it'll be our first Penelope experience.
It will be.
So we picked up this bad boy. It was a nice little haul. Pretty good price. Looking forward to trying that. And then we had to be let into the secret room, the private room, where we found Blood Oath, pack number 8, 2022 release. Love the case, love the bottle design. Looking forward to trying this. It's a mixture of 3 different bourbons, whiskeys from different age groups. One's like 14-year high rye, one's 11-year high rye, one's 8-year high rye. Really looking forward to cracking this bad boy open. I've had previous Blood Oath releases, sips or a couple of sips, a glass or 2, and I've enjoyed them. So I'm looking forward to trying this bad boy.
What is that finished in? It's on the thing that you're putting away.
It's finished. The one is finished in Calvados casks.
Okay.
Which will be 100% honest with you.
We don't know what that is yet.
Don't know what that is yet. I haven't looked it up.
We will by the time we try it.
I should have looked it up before, but sorry about
loud.
that. My bad, guys. Sorry. Looking forward to trying this bad boy. It's going to be nice. And then, you may not be able to see it, but behind us, there is a Middleton Very Rare cask. What we didn't know was that there was more than one Middleton Very Rare.
Yes.
And we bought a second one.
Middleton Very Rare Barry Crockett edition. Very excited about this. He has been their master distiller since 1981. Before that, his father was a master distiller. And he was actually born on Middleton property in the distiller cottage, which I found interesting.
That's very interesting.
So this is the blend that celebrates him and his legacy there. It has up to 22-year-old aged Irish whiskeys in it.
Yes. There's another one that we didn't buy. We saw this. We stopped at an Irish pub while we were in Niagara Falls. And this was actually on the menu. We decided not to try it because it was like $48 for 2 ounces.
Yeah.
So instead, we just went and bought a bottle.
Bought the whole thing.
Yeah. We like the other Middleton Very Rare, so we'd imagine that this is probably going to be just as delicious.
Yes. And this is made by the same people who are behind, Green Spot and Powers, and we know we love their stuff.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to trying that.
Yes.
So that was our haul this weekend. I don't believe there's anything else there.
No, that was it.
Nope. So that was our worldwide trip. I mean, technically worldwide. We got some Irish whiskeys. We got rum. We got Canadian.
Got some Scotch.
Got some Scotch.
Cuban.
Got some Cuban stuff. You know,
lots of great stuff.
Right. So we went worldwide with it.
I'm gonna go back around so I can turn off the camera
Absolutely.
when you wrap up.
Appreciate you, baby.
It's beautiful seeing you guys.
Yes. So thanks for joining us. Appreciate it here on Beyond Whiskey with Perez. Thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor. Go ahead and give me a follow Hit the bell for notifications.
Give it a like.
Give it a like.
Tell us what you'd like to see us try from our haul.
Exactly. Give us suggestions. What you would like to see us try. What you want to see us try from the haul. I mean, this will make up for a lot of shows if need be. So appreciate you guys. Love most of you.
I love the rest of you.
Listen in.